Okay, so in this short video, we'll just take a quick look at a real life problem that we can solve using our work on arithmetic sequences. So let's take a look at this question. We've got a cartoonist. His comic strip has just been bought by a newspaper, so he's sending 28 comic strips he's drawn so far. And each week, he then sends 3 more comic strips to the newspaper. So the first activity we've got to think about is finding the number of comic strips sent after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 4 weeks. All right, okay. So week 1, well, that is the original 28 that he sent, okay? Week 2 then is going to be 31. Week 3 is going to be 34. Week 4 is going to be 37. So this question is just helping us to understand the sequence that we're looking at. We've got to read these things very carefully and draw out the correct answers, but it should be the same work as we've done already in the previous videos. B, show that the total number of comic strips sent after n weeks forms an arithmetic sequence. Well, absolutely. We've got the common difference, haven't we? So if we did 31 minus 28, we're going to get 3. If we did 34 minus 31, we get 3. If we did 37 minus 34, we get 3. So it is arithmetic. Okay, let's carry on. Let's do part C. Find the number of comic strips sent after 15 weeks. Now, it's not saying it explicitly, but what we have to do here is find a formula, don't we? So we're going to use our general arithmetic sequence formula to help us to do this. So un equal to u1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. So un in this case, well, let's figure out what u1 is. Well, clearly it's 28 plus n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference, which is 3. So we're going to sub in what we found in parts A and B. Let's simplify this. Un equal to 28 plus 3n minus 3. So final answer is going to be 25 plus 3n. Now, we're not finished yet, though, because we wanted to find out how many comic books is sent after 15 weeks. So we're going to put in that n is 15. This is going to mean that un is equal to 25 plus 3 times 15. Excuse me, it's not un at all, is it? It's going to be the 15th week we're trying to find here. So we do know that it's 15 there. Look, so the amount is going to be, what's that going to be? 70. Okay, so he has sent 70 comic strips. Now, let's carry on. When does Ryan send his 120th comic strip? Well, let's have a little think about this. So we should be thinking, well, we want to know when he sent 120, so we're going to set up un to be 120. Let's pop that into our formula. So we're looking for the number of weeks. If that happens, so we're going to be saying that 25 plus 3n, the formula, is equal to 120. If I take 25 from both sides, I'm going to have 95 equal to 3n. Now, if I divide through by 3, I'm going to end up with n being equal to 31 2/3. Now, this causes a problem, but not one that we can't solve. So clearly, it doesn't happen on an exact week. However, if we think about this in the context of the real life situation that it's in, it's going to mean that, well, after 31 weeks, he won't have sent it because he hasn't quite reached that 120. But after 32 weeks, when he sends that 32-week amount through, he will have gone past the 120. So in this case, right, okay, he sends that 120th comic strip after the 32nd week. And so we have to look and think about the context once we've got that n value there, look, okay, and read that question again very, very carefully. It doesn't necessarily mean that we round up. You have to read that question. Okay, hopefully that's given you some understanding of the sorts of questions you could see about our real life and apply it to that sequence